I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom. Don't worry about missing the headlines. We're here to help. It's the Orlando Shine.
Welcome to the Orlando Shine Show. This is Brendan O'Connor from the Orlando Shine, and I've got a couple of friends with me today because John's up in Montreal, so forget about him. It's Misty Heath back from the SoDo district.
Hey, hey.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, man, thank you for hosting us. We're at the a la carte SoDo location today, and you brought a friend. It's Mr. Kenneth Hughes from Parramore District.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for having me. Misty, you're amazing. Brendan, thank you so much as well.
We're just happy to be here, Kenneth. I'm going to turn you up a little bit just in case, because you got a nice voice, and I want everybody to hear it.
Buttering him up already, aren't you?
Well, you know, that's how you start. Kenneth, how long have you been with the Parramore District?
Man, so I've been in Parramore 2 generations, and I've been the executive director of Parramore Main Street since December of last year, so we're in 7 months now.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you came in on the holidays and you're sticking around?
Man, I came in on a holiday. I came in on accreditation time.
Okay.
I also came in on our quarterly report time as well. So, as I mentioned to you, very heavy in administration.
It is. Well, that's how, if you came in during paperwork season.
Yes. So they just kind of, it's one of those, like, how do you learn to swim? They just throw you in the water and figure it out. Like, that's what it was. Misty was a great aid to anything I needed. So
Misty loves helping other Main Street District people and giving
I
them
really
some
like
pointers.
bossing people around, really.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, it's my pleasure.
You can't boss the boss.
You can't. Misty used to work for me, well, alongside me.
Not
at our last job. We don't say that name on the radio anymore.
don't.
Though. No, because it'll make me spit. But now I'm kind of doing a gig for her. I'm helping her with that FDOT or the CBGB federal grant. We're doing a whole bunch of art projects here. Did y'all get some of that too in Parramore?
We are one of the main streets that was able to receive some of the CDBG grant funding as well.
Okay.
So we have some art initiatives going on in Parramore, traffic boxes, commercial murals.
Okay.
Which we actually are going to have our first mural installation starting here in the next maybe week.
Awesome.
It's going to be going on the Elks Lodge that's on Church Street. So as you venture to a soccer game or actually go to the Magic, you will, be able to see that mural that's going up. I won't give too many details about what it will be.
Okay.
But it will be a tribute to some great trailblazers
from the community
that contribute heavily to the Parramore community. Yes.
That's exciting. I love seeing that.
Yes.
I like seeing shout-outs for the new trailblazers too.
Well, the new trailblazers are still blazing. Something that, most people don't know in regards to the muraling space is you can't put anybody on a mural that has not been deceased.
I didn't know that because of their likeness.
I'm not sure what's the reasoning for it, but if you're putting
it's probably an
figureheads, they have to be
no
longer
with
us,
us.
and it also can't serve as signage for a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were saying off radio before we started about your history, your job history. You used to you had a staffing company?
Yes. While we're here to talk about Main Street, I am also a local business owner in Parramore. Second generation, my parents owned a staffing company in Parramore off of Robinson and Westmoreland.
Okay.
Very influential with, doing for the community as well as providing job opportunities. So when I started my first company, KBI Staffing Solutions, back in 2015, that's what the foundation was built upon employment for the community, as well as being able to help them with the resources in which they may not have. So at one point in time, I owned real estate in Parramore Holden Heights.
Okay.
I provided housing for my employees, those that were, working full time. So that's always been my contributing space. I tell people you have nonprofits that cater to the homeless, for me, I not only cater to the homeless, but I cater to the people that want to be working class individuals in the Parramore area.
And he wanted to stay in the neighborhood.
Yes.
I think that's important.
Yeah.
You know, there's one of my favorite people to follow, Majora Carter. Have you ever heard her name?
Say again?
Majora Carter.
I don't think so.
She's kind of all about placemaking, and she calls it self-gentrification, communities that lift themselves up and it reinvests in their own communities, stay there, keep people there generationally, and I'm trying to get her to come and talk and do something.
I would tell you, and I don't want to hog the mic because
hog it up.
Misty always has some great things to add, but
she's not afraid. She'll elbow you if she has something to say.
I speak heavily in regards to Parramore and while it's important to my generation and people that look like me to actually come invest in Parramore.
People with nice shirts.
Listen, nice shirts and a nice beard and a good head of hair. But I say that to say because, we love to have the gentrification conversation, but I often say I don't see the black developers coming into Parramore and developing. I don't see millennials coming in and purchasing land or property.
Which is interesting because it's probably one of the most affordable spots
Well, a lot of us
left.
don't necessarily want to live in quote-unquote the hood.
Okay.
So, if you are someone that went to college, graduated, and is embarking on that space of home ownership, most times you aren't looking to be in the inner city. But I don't look at Parramore as the inner city. I look at it as the city beautiful. It's literally just on the other side of Division, which still considers us to be downtown.
All I'm hearing is you're the perfect person to be coming into this role at Parramore, and that's great to see.
I'm Parramore strong. I actually like to consider myself to be a Parramorean.
Paramorean. Get out of here. That's a shirt. That's a shirt waiting to happen.
Listen, it's a shirt waiting to happen, and it's coming.
Sounds like Pomeranian. Missy, you working on anything crazy in SoDo right now?
I'm always working on crazy stuff, but we similarly, and Brendan, as you know, Brendan is our contractor helping us push this grant over the finish line.
You mentioned that you were bringing a contractor on, so that's
it's me.
Nice to meet you again, Brendan.
Yeah. It's this troublemaker here.
It was perfect timing as I left
as
the last
he alluded to, for once I get to boss him around.
And she's loving it.
I am loving every minute.
Every once in a while, I'm like, there you go, handling me.
She just called me busting my chops. So I actually called her, asking her what the location was. She's like, you don't check your email?
Oh, my gosh. That's her fate. You got to get in that sass when you can.
I love sassing people around. It's my favorite. I'm good at it.
We're almost ready to announce all of the utility box appointees. All of our
and our
selections
muralists are coming along.
Muralists are coming along.
Nice.
We're working on a huge. Can we say that yet out loud? Probably not. We have a really big mural project that's coming to Orange Avenue that
because
we're
we're size
excited
queens
about.
here.
We wanted the biggest.
We want big.
Big is good, but I will tell you, we have roughly about 12 murals that are actually going to be going up.
12,
and we partner with Bloomberg.
Okay.
In regards to their
with that $1 million,
the art pollination,
the
and
food insecurity
grant.
I got to tell you, I got a couple of those emails. I had no idea what the hell they were trying to tell me about that mural, but that's good that you got something cash.
September 13th, we're actually going to be having. I guess we can call it a media art day.
Okay.
Right on Church and Lime.
Okay.
And we're going to have all the artists out there. Food trucks are going to be activated at 618 West Church Street.
Okay.
And it was formerly a gas station back in, I think, like maybe the 40s.
I'm trying to picture
It's a little red building right next to Size Supermarket.
Okay.
And the owner is the Khan family. So the son, Salim, is gracious enough to donate his space. We're going to have artists out there. We're going to have food trucks. It's going to be a great day, and that's, in partnership with the Bloomberg grant. And I'm looking forward to the art that we're going to have coming, on our Church Street corridor.
Well, I'll be there at your media.
September 13th.
All right.
September 13th. I'll be there. You let me know.
Definitely. We'll have a flyer coming out here soon, so you guys definitely receive it.
We'll hype you up on Orlando Shine. We got you.
Up.
We're friends now. Actually, I should say we could get into some news stuff. Y'all want to talk news?
Let's talk news.
Okay, all right. The first up, I have to say, our new Orlando Shine website is live.
Congrats.
Finally. Thank you very much.
The baby has been birthed.
We birthed
It's
the
out.
baby, the news baby.
How
She's
old
good.
is Orlando Shine?
It just launched, baby.
Okay.
Just launched.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
You're
much.
in the infant stage, huh?
I am. The show has been around for, I want to say 8 years on the
Okay.
radio. We got to keep it in my departure from my previous occupation. And
No swear jars
No
today.
swear jar today. If I say the name, I have to put money in our swear jar. That was a great rule for Misty there. But the website is new, and we're talking about the website will be sharing news about Central Florida.
Yeah.
So from Windermere to Cocoa Beach.
Okay,
And
nice.
Parramore is included. So go check that out, OrlandoShine.com. I have to say, probably the most pressing thing we should say is shout out to Hulk Hogan, who just passed away today. We're recording on Thursday. 71 years old.
Oh, man.
That's kind of young.
Yeah.
It's young.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
He lived a lot of life in those 71
He did
years.
live a lot
He
of
really
life.
did. He put his body through it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, and he passed
All
away
natural,
in
I'm
Clearwater.
sure.
All natural. Too soon, Misty. Too soon. You can't say that.
Well,
on
we
the
just
day
learned we
you
can
die.
do a mural for him.
Should we do a Hulk Hogan mural somewhere? Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
brother.
Let's okay, brother. Tearing his shirt off. I like
my
that.
God.
I'm here for it.
I saw him at the,
Hulkamania and SoDo.
we should do like a
It
little
feels
mini
like that's just a
wrestle-off.
regular Friday.
There's that Mayhem on Mills people. We should do like a
Oh.
Hulk Hogan tribute wrestling
so
match.
Gosh, a mayhem
They would love that.
on Hogan.
Yeah,
I love it.
You could get
Yeah.
some hoagies
From
some
Dave's
sandwiches.
Cheesesteak.
from Dave's
From
Cheesesteak.
Dave,
Yeah.
hoagies from Dave's Cheesesteak
I think
right
we
in
just
SoDo.
had a great idea, baby. I think we're going to do
I
this
think
event.
I have some people who would host that for
Okay.
sure. Or we can just shut down like Division and K.
Rock
and
Pit
do
would
it.
do it.
Rock
Their
Pit
front-
would 1,000,000%
yeah,
do
a million
it.
percent.
I just told them that they were doing it. It's what I'm good at.
So shout out to Hulk Hogan. I saw him once at the Orlando Solar Bears game, and we weren't allowed to take pictures, but he looked at me and
I
let me take
actually
the picture.
saw Hulk Hogan, I think it was January, at the convention center for IAA. What's the amusement park convention that we
That's
had?
all you needed to
Yep,
say.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was there, walking to the back, and I saw him.
Okay, because he had that chain of Hulk Hogan wrestling restaurants and bars, right? I
Really?
wonder if that's what he was looking for.
Maybe
things
so.
to add.
I wasn't sure.
Okay, or he was just
Yeah.
there because
It was a pretty cool convention. I had never been. They had some llamas there as well.
it's funny what people
Llamas
take
and
with
Hulk
them.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Sign me up. I would have been there.
Sounds like a fever dream I had once when I was on really strong Tylenol.
or something else.
Or
I know
something
that
else.
you're prone to do.
How dare you?
I know.
I don't do that stuff anymore. Rifle
But
paper.
also, long time resident of Clearwater and a
Yes.
Florida guy. So as much as I will crack jokes, I mean, he's just a signature of my childhood. So
I think
I'm sorry
America's
to miss
childhood,
that.
to be honest, if you watch wrestling, you know about Hulk.
We knew him
Yeah.
in Canada too.
Yeah.
You know, I was in the as an '82 baby. Hulk Hogan. We all loved him there.
Yeah.
You know, I think I might have even had a T-shirt, even though we weren't allowed to watch wrestling.
I'll be thinking about him and his family and all of his followers who loved him.
And Clearwater. I was just there for Orlando Magazine and went to his restaurant. So, yeah, big shout out to Hulk Hogan and his family. Rifle Paper Company is having their summer sidewalk sale right now. So if you're hearing this tonight, Friday, you got Saturday, maybe a little bit of Sunday to get over there and buy some things. I will have picked it out already. I got to get all the
No,
fabric
there's a
samples
ton
for my
over there.
quilting mama.
I was there today.
Uh-huh.
Spent way too much money.
What'd you get?
Notebooks upon notebooks.
Yeah.
All of my district thank you cards will be coming from Rifle. So SoDo bought some today too, but all because you told me to. So thanks a lot. You made me spend my money.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Go to our Instagram if you want to see a little preview. I did a little walkthrough video and used my Ray-Ban glasses so I could be a sneaky spy and see what they had back there. If you spend over $50, you get a tumbler. But I tell you, I can't have one more tumbler in my house right now. I can't. There's too many corksicles.
You can never
I'll
have
just-
enough cups.
There's
I'll
too
just
many.
re-gift mine.
We have too many, man. We had to get a little tote bag and start just giving them out at bingo when I'd host bingo. You got a corksicle right there. That's so
This
funny.
is from a former gig
koozie
where we
life.
picked this guy up. Thanks
Oh, yeah.
to a prior
For
lifetime.
the Slimmies, these are the ones. It looks like a fake can. You can put stuff in it.
I still have
can
some of
hide
those
things in
cans.
it.
You can hide things in
Uh-huh.
I
If
can
you're
give you
into
those
that.
it.
cans
You know,
to put some
speaking of
things in.
koozies, you know who actually has a really amazing koozie?
Well, is this a sponsorship gig? What you doing?
The Monroe.
Oh,
there you go.
The
I
Monroe
love the
and
Monroe.
Paramore Creative Village area has a really cool.
I didn't know that.
Listen, I went in the other day for
Like a foamy?
Great for my lemongrass tea I get in the morning from
Okay.
there. And I also take it on the
That
golf
morning
course
tea
with me.
coffee
They
situation
do.
is excellent.
So
People
I
do
know-
not know about their coffee outpost, and
We've had meetings there. You and I have met
specifically
there.
because their coffee is so
Coffee's
good.
delicious.
Yeah,
Their tea is amazing, but yeah, they have really good koozies.
it sounds
Shout
like
out
a
to my
dirty word,
Monroe
I can't-
family over there.
Shout out to Jason and Sue over
Jason
there.
and Sue, Mike the GM, as well as
I can't remember
Molly,
the new chef's
their
name.
assistant GM. Just they're amazing over there. Chef Nick, if I'm not
Chef
mistaken,
Nick, okay.
if I'm not mistaken, I believe is his name.
I'm a big fan. I love it there. And Sue hand painted everything in that restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, now that we're talking about Parramore restaurants, I have to give a shout out to Nikki, or we're going to get beat up.
Nikki's
We
place.
know you love Nikki. We love Nikki,
Nikki's
man.
one of our board members on Parramore Main Street.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
She's
Me and
been there
Nikki,
since like day one,
she's
right?
been there since day one, and me and her have actually been really good friends for a very long time.
Okay,
So,
you're going to have to tell her you were on the show because she's a fan.
We'll do my office is right around the corner from the
Oh,
restaurant.
cool.
Yep.
All right. I love being able to park on the grass across the street. I always feel like I'm supposed to be there. It's hard for me because I'm like, ooh, you can't hop a curb in your car, but then everybody else does. That's where they park. So I kind of love that. The city should give her some more parking spots there,
Where would they put them?
like in the grass where people are already kind of being bad.
Fair enough. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
But do you think they should like concrete a piece of section over there?
like gravel. They don't have to make it crazy.
Okay, it's not
you
a
know?
bad idea,
Yeah,
Brendan.
just something a little bit more legit. Let me know, and I can get on an email with you. We'll bug them a little bit. Actually, now that we're talking about that, did that park ever open up where the people play chess underneath?
So, man, you know a little bit about Parramore, and I love it, Brendan. I love it. So, Checker Park was under the 408 underpath.
Right.
And unfortunately, Checker Park has been closed.
Ugh.
And, it's a space in which I'm indifferent about. I understand why.
Uh-huh.
When you look at the homeless space, when you look at the
So they're turning the party up a
fluctuation
little
of drugs, as our youth are walking to school, it becomes a space where, unfortunately, it's just not safe.
Okay.
And I will say for those elders from the community that went to Checker Park, they pulled up, they parked on the side of the street, they pulled their checker boards out, they sit under the overpath, they play checkers, they talk trash, they leave.
Yeah,
So they aren't the ones that's causing any issues.
That's what I love to see because it's shaded.
It's the
like
fabric of the
temperature
community.
wise, also, it's like just a cool place to hang
now
out.
they're at Z. O'Reilly, so they still play. Z. O'Reilly Park is literally just right down the street.
I know that's where the city would like to have. That's why they built Z. O'Reilly, was to try to get people to move out from underneath
Well,
the interstate, right?
I think ZO was a great addition due to Parramore Oaks, the residential apartment spot across the street. So
Okay.
the youth are able to go over there and play. But Checker Park in particular, I think there's also been some, there's some chatter that there's supposed to be an expansion of the 408.
Okay.
So the space of it reopening, I don't know if it will happen.
I don't think so either. I'll be honest. I think the chatter is manufactured so they don't have to reopen it.
Yeah,
anytime
but
soon.
I would love to see it back open. But I also understand, and I'm grateful that our children, our youth in that community, as they walk to school, they don't have to walk through homelessness in that area. They don't have to walk through the drug infestation in that area.
Okay.
There's just a lot of things that come with it, and
Can I ask
think
you
it was
one more
for the
Parramore
best.
question, Kenneth? Can I ask you another Parramore question?
Sure.
Is the flower shop still open? At the corner, is the flower shop still open?
Man, you know a lot.
I can't remember her name.
Harley's. Harley's, if I'm not Harley's or Hurley's Flowers.
And she's been there for 70-some years.
So I think it was like 55.
Okay.
55
I might have
years.
made it up. Yeah.
But she just recently shut down maybe 45 days ago, I'm going to say. And I just think it came from old age. I think she's like in her 90s.
Okay.
So she was at the Hankins building at the corner of South.
Beautiful little
in Parramore,
building.
Yep.
I had noticed the other day when
had
we went
been there
by,
a very
it was-
long time.
Yeah, papered up.
For those that did not know, the original NAACP Orange County branch office was in that building as well.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
She was around for a while, and she specialized
It's
in
one of those
funeral
things when we
flowers.
talk about secessions. like we're watching a like large depth of history go away due to the fact that she's of age and as you know now is on a retirement space and no one is taking over. But I would love to see another floral shop. She did more of I think arrangements for funerals.
Okay, yes.
But I would love to see another floral shop. So anyone that's listening to this, interested in coming and doing business in Parramore, want to bring a business to the city of Orlando, if you have any type of floral shop concepts, I welcome the opportunity to sit down with you.
I'd love to see it happen
because
in that
fresh
same
flowers.
space.
Fresh flowers to me are like art. You know, like people love flowers the same way they love art installations. So I would love to see some more.
The city's spending big bucks to pay people to do flower installations downtown and trash cans and things. So it's you might as well. All right.
Well, in a space like that, you can get also some dollars that
from
will
the
help
CRA.
bring a business. So these small businesses, mom and pops, definitely approach a person like Kenneth or me, and we can identify places for small entrepreneurs that get access to some funding that might make it easier.
I love it. All right, let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to talk more.
Hey, Florida teachers, you've earned more than just a thank you. You've earned a vacation. Attorney Mo DeWitt from JustCallMo.com is giving one lucky Florida teacher a free cruise. That's right, sun, sea, and serious relaxation all on Mo DeWitt. Go to JustCallMo.com/cruise to nominate a teacher today. Once again, enter today at JustCallMo.com/cruise.
Ain't this record for you to jam, so use it.
Welcome back to the Orlando Shine Show. It's still me, Brendan O'Connor, hanging out, and I got Kenneth here. I got Misty. We're talking Main Streets. We're talking Orlando news.
Congrats on getting the intro right.
Oh, did I do okay?
You did a great job.
I did. Last time you were on, I kept saying the old name, and I swear jar.
He got my name right, so I'm not concerned.
I didn't say the Kenny. We don't say that.
We don't say, well,
No,
I
that's
do.
a South Park character.
When I want to make
That's
him
the
mad.
only Kenny I know is off of South Park.
Is that why you don't like it?
Listen. Oh man, they killed Kenny.
And they're doing a Trump special. Not to get political, but there's
Oh my God.
there's a Trump special that just came out that's about his tiny
Whoa.
digit. And it's going to blow things up. It's going to get crazy. Again, we're not getting political.
We're not doing that.
Did you hear about that emu that the Orange County Sheriff just found?
Got loose?
There was an emo on the loose.
Really?
And they took a little photo op with it. It turned out to be exhausted and very friendly, and they found out who it belonged to.
Poor
brought it back.
baby.
It wasn't on the Epstein list, was it?
Maybe that's why it was running. You got to get past her, emu. Keep going, emu. If you want to see what it looks like, we shared a picture on our socials. You can go check it out. Did you hear about this VR place that's opening up at Pointe Orlando?
Virtual reality, eh?
Yeah, you got it. You decoded it.
I did not know that.
Okay, well, it's called Sandbox VR, and they're kind of calling it like holodecks, like from Star Trek. You put on all this gear, and you can go immersive and play games with all of your other friends. You can see your other friends in the game with you, and the games range from like Baldur's Gate style, like fantasy games where you fight dragons and stuff, or there's a Squid Games one, and you can go on and compete in the Squid Games challenges.
Brendan, you look like a gamer, my guy.
I got that. Is it my glasses and my round face? Is it because I look like someone who lives in a basement?
A combination
Needs
of all.
a little sun.
Thank you very. I'm so pale right now on my health journey. I've just been locked
Okay,
up
so we
inside.
travel all the way to Orlando from out of town and hang out at Pointe Orlando, and then we're going to do VR stuff and not actually engage with the city.
I was going to ask, how many locals in the city of Orlando actually go to Pointe Orlando?
I don't know, but I would think about it to go
Right,
play
you
Squid
go.
Games.
Yeah, I don't venture out that far.
I would do like a drinking game, VR, Squid Games with my friends. I think that sounds kind of fun. You know?
Oh, okay.
You got to do those things where like they hop around and then the floor collapses underneath you.
That sounds fun.
Right? They did ask me if I wanted to go, and I said, let me get my blood pressure down a little bit more because I feel like I might
So you
die.
converted me. Now I'm interested.
Right? That sounds
I would
fun.
do it.
Okay.
Well, sign me up when you go.
Thank you. You want to go with me?
I'll go with you.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I think it's on.
Right?
We have a new date.
Are you good at stuff like that?
I've never actually done VR before.
Ever?
When I say that, like, I have buddies that have them at home.
Okay.
But I actually like reality, so I don't really need to be in the virtual reality.
And you can't use your friend's VR headset because they're just using it for porn, Kenneth. That's all you're doing with your Oculus. When you see a friend with an Oculus, you're like, I know what you're doing, you pervert.
I will tell you that VR is actually also being incorporated heavily in the commercial construction industry.
Oh, sure.
When it comes to trades, there's a company called Promising People. I actually think they're a nonprofit in the Castleberry area.
Okay.
And they have started training employees in several trades, electrical being one I know specifically.
Oh, I love that. With
but
VR?
They put the VR headset on, and it literally allows you to pick the tools up, put it in your tool belt, and they go through different stages.
So it's not like a life or death situation, like when they train pilots
surgeons or pilots.
Yeah, you're not killing a frog anymore. You're just putting on right when you do that.
But what a smart way to train people on a very technical task that those kinds of tools didn't exist before electricians just killed themselves.
Yes,
you
very
know?
true.
I
Leave
should
it to
learn how
Misty,
do
right?
that. Thanks, Misty.
Yeah.
Bringing it back home. What do you think about this H Mart thing that's opening up in Ocoee? I thought you might have some opinions on this, Misty.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Cannot wait to go.
So
I've been waiting for it.
What do you know about it? It's a Korean grocer, right?
I only know that I want to go.
Do you know anything
It's
about
been
this,
taking
Kenneth?
forever to get here. I know that.
People have been talking about it, I think, for like 4 years.
That part.
I have not heard of H Mart, but I will say, as someone who's in a district that we would consider a food desert, there are several commercial buildings that I would desire to activate in some type of a micro grocery space.
Yes.
Whether while we're not New York or Jersey and up
You can do
north,
some bodegas.
the local bodega,
bodega.
I think is necessary. If you're able to have a hot food section in there, as well as pairing with maybe a juice bar and someone can get some lunch meat.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I think the beer and cigarettes are not going to go anywhere, so you still have to supply those to the
Is
people.
that mostly Sunrise Grocery? What's that called?
Sunshine, I think. So you have Sunshine, you have Size Supermarket.
But that's all mostly like non-perishables and things.
Well, actually, in Size Supermarket, you can go.
Okay.
You can actually go get like roast beef and steak and everything else in there. So they have a meat section that you can get out of Size. So I think we need more of that in Parramore, because realistically, for those that don't have transportation,
You need a grocery store in Parramore.
you need, and we're not going to get a Publix. We had an Earth Fair that was at the corner of Orange and Division when they were there. So I think that was the closest outside of the downtown Publix, and you could get on the limo bus. But I think
Gosh, I
Size
was there for a
Supermarket
hot
is
minute.
great because it's right across the street from City View. But we need some other micro
Do you have a
grocery
little
stores.
laundry list, Kenneth, of things that you'd like to see coming to Parramore?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a laundry list, but I have a few businesses that I would desire to see in Parramore.
I think the city, I've seen other cities do city-owned grocery stores in places that can't attract the groceries for some reason.
I don't actually think we need to attract a large chain, It's not as if we don't have a Publix at Michigan, we don't have a Publix downtown Orlando.
Yeah.
We need something local.
And then Westlakes has the grocery bus
Where?
that's run by a couple ladies. I can't. Oh man,
In Westlake?
I think it's at Westlakes.
Really?
It's behind Camping World a little bit. It's like on one of those triangle islands, and I can't remember.
I didn't know that.
I can't remember what it's called. I'll try to remember it by the end. But if anybody is yelling at me right now from their car because I can't remember, you just slip into
shout
our
out to
comments.
Just
Westlake.
message you on your socials, and you'll say it next time.
Slip into my DMs, yo.
Shout out to Westlakes and their ED, Justin Kinsey, over there.
Gotta love that dude.
And they have some great things. If you're not familiar with the Westlakes area, check out Legacy Cafe.
At the big community
At
center that opened.
the new Westlakes Wellness Center.
Yes.
That I believe was built by Lift Orlando, if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
So, too.
Yep. So shout out to Lift Orlando for bringing that amazing structure
It's
there.
a
beautiful
as well.
facility.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
He did. Tim Ayers just emailed
Tim
me.
Ayers.
Tim Ayers,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Tim. Tim's a great guy.
Yeah.
Just chatted with Tim today.
Yeah,
he hit
Tim's
me
my
up.
guy.
That's
Yep.
probably why he's emailing me. Outpost Neighborhood Tavern is in soft open phase in the bottom of EO Inn, right by Lake Eola downtown.
Yeah.
is fancy. I'm hearing great things about the food. It's by Devin Tillman.
Devin Tillman, who had Island Time, and then it was Garden Bistro, and he
They were known
spruced
for the
up
big
that
drag
space
shows.
for the drag show. He
Yeah.
spruced it up, and then lost his lease. So we're happy to see him landing right back in Thornton Park.
Same neighborhood, just up the
Yeah.
street, bigger space, more air conditioning. I think he put a lot of work into that historic spot. It used to be a hostel.
Yeah.
We actually, back in the day, I did some bingo there with my drag mom, Taffy Pinkerbox, Doug Bowser, and he would always talk about how it was. That's where you'd go if there were sex workers out there.
Oh.
I know. Gay men would be pulling tricks on the corner by Lake Eola back when Thornton Park was kind of cracky.
In the good old days.
Yeah. Shout out to Taffy Pinkerbox. College Park is knocking out a big old tree in Albert Park. I'm going to get in trouble from Commissioner Robert Stewart for talking about this on the radio, but too bad.
Is that the tree that's next to the Chase building? I mean,
By that bank, yeah.
Really?
It's kind of growing sideways
Yeah.
over the
Yes.
sidewalk. Yeah, they are apparently found some money. They're going to renovate that park, and the plan calls for a big pavilion to replace the
Wow.
thing in the middle. The what is it called? Not a pagoda.
He's got to finish that before he's done with this term.
Yeah, he's almost done.
20 years.
I'm sure it's a legacy project
Yeah.
maybe for him.
He wants to look at that in his retirement.
And he said the tree, which fell over during a storm, I want to say in 2020. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe I wrote it down. I did, 2020. Apparently the roots are intertwined with an old fountain that was repurposed as the base for that gazebo that's there. And he's saying the tree is surviving but not thriving, and they want to get rid of it. And I say that sounds like a marketing plan to get rid of the tree because he wants something a little fancier.
Surviving but not thriving.
I know, right? That,
I think that just described all of us.
it's post-pandemic. I think we're all surviving but not thriving, right? How
I
dare
guess someone
he
gets to replace me soon.
file that under trauma?
Eek.
Yeah.
how soon is soon, Misty?
Oh, do you know? She
What?
don't know. She was
I don't
strong.
know.
Castleberry just opened their new wheel park. Shout out! It's a
Back to Castleberry.
Yeah.
Shout out to two Castleberry shout outs in one program.
They got a 10-acre facility there with some skate park stuff.
Whoever thought Castleberry would get cool?
I would.
As a
like
kid who grew up
Castleberry.
just outside of Castleberry, so hating on it, but I did grow up outside there.
Castleberry
So.
Golf Course is one of my go-tos, so, you know.
You big golfer?
Oh, man, I'm a big golfer. I've been playing since I was about 9.
I know who to send. DGX always wants us to go do stuff.
Can't you
for
tell
their-
from his fashion?
Well, he just looks
Yeah.
like a fashionable guy.
I just
so-
like fashion, Brendan.
Yeah, I could tell. I didn't want to put you in a box or nothing. Pet Alliance wants your pet's portrait on a wine bottle. They're doing a big competition right now. They're My Best Friend wine label contest, and it sounds. That name always makes me think that they're calling the wine bottle their best friend, not the dog that's on it. But right?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Joanne
I got a
Grant's
nice
big-
golden doodle if anybody wants to put them on a wine bottle.
Got to take a good picture of it. You could submit it
But
through
man,
Quantum Leap.
they've returned so much money back to the pet community, and they've done a lot of good work in
Yeah, it's
that.
a big fundraiser for the Pet Alliance, which they're trying to build a giant facility out there by International? What am I talking? Millennium Mall? Isn't it over there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where their old one was. I can't remember. $1 donation per vote once they get all
love
of their
it.
submissions in. You
Love
can
it,
vote
and
for
good
your
job,
favorite.
Quantum Leap, for doing that every year.
I think they do a good job. And then Orange County wants your feedback. They're accepting feedback right now on their Canvas Cultural Master Plan, which is something they've been working on, I want to say, since the pandemic. They did a big study after the pandemic where they found out that, spoiler alert, arts access is not equal across the county. And they found it's mostly concentrated downtown and
Yep.
affluent white neighborhoods, I should say. And so now they're trying to spread the wealth. And so they have a big plan on how to do that. You can vote on the plan. You can read it for yourself. I kind of put out some little bullet points on orlandoshine.com if you want to check them out for yourself. But some of them involve making transportation more accessible to the venues downtown. Did you see this at all, Kenneth? Have they talked to you as a Main Street manager?
They have. Mary
No?
Stewart actually came into some of our ED meetings, asked us to engage, put it out. So we've been asked to participate and put it out there as well.
Okay, for that art plan.
We have.
It's not creative placemaking things. I went to a big town hall they had that was hosted by Vicky.
A couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, and that was very interesting. We could get into that later. I don't know how exciting it is for everybody. How about Legoland? Y'all ever been to Legoland?
So I'm a huge Lego guy, actually.
Well, in that construction
I'll show
industry.
you a time lapse. I put a Lego set recently together with my son.
And you did a time lapse of
Yes,
it? Oh, you're
yes.
serious.
But I do my own, actually. So the latest one I did.
The guy who works in construction
I
yapping,
think it was
remember?
a
So he
Porsche.
would like this.
I have a white Porsche 911 that I put together.
Out of Lego?
Yes. I'll show you some pictures of it.
If you're about to tell me you could drive it to work, I believe you.
But I've never visited Legoland, so I saw the roller coaster coming, so I'm excited about it.
I did not to brag, Kenneth, I did a TV show there, and I got a behind-the-scenes tour, and I faced off against a Lego brick master in a time competition to build a fish, and I beat her. I beat that woman bad. And I felt so bad because she never...
Whoa,
I
you
know.
schooled her.
I kind of distracted her a little
What?
bit.
Oh, I see.
I shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
But I did. Oh, my gosh, there's your time lapse. Can I share that? You don't want to share pictures of your kid.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. Guys, you can't see it, but he's showing me a time lapse of him and his adorable son making Legos together. And it's a time lapse, so it happens really fast. Is it like an ambulance?
It was like a fire truck off road that had a water raft with it. So
wow,
he puts the raft in the bathtub with them. I kid you not, it's quite interesting that I waste my time putting Legos together.
Not a waste.
He takes them apart. So I consider the waste like, hey, I just have to rebuild it, but it's also like a bonding moment for me and him.
Does he never put them back together? Is it always you putting them back together?
Good luck.
What's your son's name?
Legacy. Yes.
So
he's
now,
an agent to chaos.
Brendan,
he's an agent to chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you are lining up to ride this roller coaster.
I am. Sorry, I'm glad you brought me back to it. Yeah, because they're doing an indoor roller coaster. All I heard was air conditioning. Right? It's going to be very fancy.
But I know you to not love to ride the rides. Given that I took you to Epcot and you wouldn't get on one ride with me.
Didn't we do the Norway one?
That doesn't count.
That's a ride. It moves.
No.
If I'm sitting on it and it moves, that's a ride.
Okay.
What are we talking about? That's got a little sexy. That was sexier than I meant it to be. You made a piranha plant? Well, that's from a kit.
Yeah.
Listen.
All right, we're in a radio
You're
show,
gonna yeah, you can tell he's a big Lego nerd. He got excited.
Yeah,
he did a deep dive.
he's
There's the car.
Legoing out.
There's a life-size Lego Porsche maybe that they made from tiny Lego blocks, so you can sit in it. I know. We're gonna hook you up. I know them. You want me to see if we can
I'm
get
excited
you in there?
to hear about that.
All right, we'll send you and your son there. This new roller coaster. It's called Spaceport 885 Launchpad, and it's named after the Space Scooter set. So it's like a little single-person spaceship that you can sit in, and then it'll take you off. And
it's not as small as that capsule that those people went down in to see the Titanic on.
Oh my gosh, the one that ate them up. They turned into a little
imploded?
foil ball. That's so sad. You would never get me underwater that far, and B, in a tiny thing.
Yeah.
Well, we're also not that rich, so we're good.
It'll never happen. Well, those people who went to the space, what are the people who are building the biggest house in America over in Winter Park? They were supposed to go on that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they've been to space. They love space, and they were like, well, now we want to go to another part of the world nobody can go to except for rich people, and they were going to go on that.
Are they rethinking that journey?
They did, and they didn't go, and then it imploded. That's crazy.
Wow.
I'm going shark diving next month down in Jupiter. Not quite, being in a capsule, but I will be free.
In the cage thing?
No,
he's free diving.
Yeah.
Are you a free diver?
I'm free.
Are you going to punch that
and
shark
I'm a dive,
in the face?
So we're gonna make it work.
Make sure you don't have any cuts or anything.
Listen,
are you scared?
I don't know.
You don't look like somebody who scares you.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a thrill.
Are you a good swimmer?
I swim like a fish.
Okay.
But I would tell you, I don't care how well you swim, the ocean is the ocean.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
the
no
ocean
way.
is the ocean. And as someone who's been in a lot of bodies of water, like, respect the water by all means.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did that. What's the where you swim with the dolphins? On that same TV show that I did the Lego thing for, they sent me to, what is it called? Where the dolphins are. It's something called
Dolphin Cove?
something like that.
Discovery Cove.
Discovery Cove.
Discovery Cove.
We got there.
And they have a thing. It's like a 75-pound helmet that pumps air in,
Yeah.
and then it weighs you down to the bottom of this giant aquarium, and there's just fish everywhere. And I'll tell you, my claustrophobia.
Well, you know,
You did not like that.
I did
I
not
would
like
love
it.
that.
My blood pressure's just raised. Just talking
speaking about
it.
swimming in oceans, we lost one of the greats here recently, Theo from the Cosby Show, Malcolm Jamal
Yeah,
Warner.
I know.
Passed
That's
away.
this week, too.
Yeah, unfortunately, he died from a drowning in Costa Rica with family.
Young.
Yes.
How old do you know?
I think
Tragic.
I think they said 54, maybe.
54.
Yeah, I think he
Too
was
soon.
54, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't crack. He
Yeah.
looks so young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Sad.
He was a big producer director, right? Wasn't that what he was doing now?
He was. Well, of course we know him from the Cosby Show,
Right.
but he was also producing. And I saw some videos of him doing spoken word as well.
I might have had a little crush on Theo. That might have been a sexual awakening for me. Was watching Cosby Show with Theo, and he always had troubles. And he'd talk to his dad, and he'd work it out. Yeah, that was hot.
I tell people the Cosby Show was like, it was nostalgic for American families.
Yeah.
You know, to actually see husband, wife,
Yeah.
children,
Nuclear
house.
family.
You know exactly the family dynamic.
Doctor.
Yep.
Eating sandwiches late at night and having
Yeah.
weird dreams.
Yeah.
I got that. You want? I can see what you got pulled up. You want to talk about it?
Well, shout out to Hollerbox. They're having their Von Trapp Family Brewing dinner coming up soon, and another Main Street, Sanford Main Street.
Sanford Main Street, Hollerbox, the German restaurant in downtown Sanford.
Sanford has a main street?
Sanford has 2 Main Streets.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
Seminole.
Christina Hollerbach has been the president of the Sanford Main Street on the Sanford kind of downtown side, but there's a second Sanford Main Street, and you definitely want to meet
I didn't
the
know
ED.
that.
They're great.
He's almost as stylish as you are.
Listen, I've always kind of lived in Seminole County, and I always talk about how like Seminole County has not been as progressive with certain programs. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy to hear that they have Main Streets
Yeah.
out in.
Oh yeah, they
in
just had a
downtown
summer
Sanford.
Christmas in July
Yep.
walkabout thing that they
Nice.
did, supporting all their downtown businesses. This event is really interesting because they're partnering with Von Trapp Family Brewing in Vermont, which I guess actually has ties to the Von Trapp family.
Yep.
And so it'll be a 5-course dinner. Every course that they prepare at Hollerbox will be paired with one of their beers, and it's in their Knights Hall space upstairs, which looks very Game of Thrones medieval. It's like a little
You're
medieval
a Game of Thrones
hall.
guy?
A little bit. Is that
So-
another thing you have me pegged for? How dare you?
Well, I went to. I don't have a Lego set for Game of Thrones, but I did visit Croatia back in 21,
Oh.
and they shot Game of Thrones over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
So I got to sit in the throne. Yeah. I'll show you pictures afterwards, but
I had a friend that sat on Trump's throne once, his golden toilet. She took a picture.
really.
Yeah, and with that, we're out of time. Guys,
All
thank you
right.
so much for coming on. Thank you, Kenneth, for
Thank
being on
you.
the show. Thank you, Misty, for setting it up.
Thanks for hanging out.
Holler at a la carte for letting us set up during their big
Yeah.
This
And
trivia.
we're going to grab some pizza from Nona Street Pizza and maybe some sandwiches from Brick and Butter, all part of our Sip and Savor program.
All right.
So check out
Oh, we didn't even
Sip and
talk
Savor
about Sip and
Check
Savor.
out sipandsaverotown.com. We just
July
left people
25th.
wanting something.
July 25th to August 10th for
Yeah,
Sip and
starts
Savor.
tomorrow.
So
Starts today, in
but
fact.
you know, this is actually the first year all Main Streets have participated in Sip and Savor. So all 12 Main Streets
Have restaurants that are-
have restaurants that are going to actually be involved. So guys, make sure you're checking out SoDo restaurants, Ivanhoe, Thornton Park, Parramore, and find your favorite restaurant. If you haven't checked it out yet, or if you're interested in coming into a district and you have not been, check and see what those specials are.
Perfect excuse.
And we now topped over 70 businesses participating. And Orlando Shine is a kind media sponsor.
Yes, we are. So you can look for information on OrlandoShine.com.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom.